Hi everyone. I'm going to be starting up a new late age Dominion game called When Diplo Fails, which means no diplomacy. We're just going to be running around in a sandbox, and if we bump into people, we have no way of telling them to stop. I haven't played a no Diplo game before. This will be interesting. We do know who is playing which nations, and people will probably walk in with some bias based off of that. But there's not going to be any sort of everybody go get Lemuria before they get a ton of free spawn. Or everybody get Raga because their sacreds are scary. None of that. Like, everyone just makes their decisions on their own, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah. You can see here what I've elected for my god. I'm playing Late Age Pangea. We've got we don't need a lot of candles, but turning down the candles didn't let me buy anything more useful. Bless my sacred units are these Dryad Hoplites, which are fine. My personal opinion of these guys is that they don't hit hard enough in the late age, and they're not intrinsically strong enough. They're not a bad unit. They've got built-in awe and formation fighter, so you could pump these guys with some strength and have a decent unit. But not really worth investing a blessing, in my opinion. And dryads, these are they're seductresses, although to make them into seductresses you have to make a 8-gem item in DE. They're fine seductresses regardless of whether they have the bless or not. So as you see, I took just a ton of precision, and there's two things that I have in mind. One is that I can make astral shrouds for my centaurs and have them do sneaky, precision based stuff. The other would be for Keeper of Traditions. I can perhaps have one of these guys hang around with a crossbow or something. Seems kind of expensive for what it is. I could do a similar thing with Indie Priest, but have them bless themselves and shoot remarkably accurate crossbow bolts, since that would take their precision from 8 to 12. Not the greatest idea, but I really wanted Air 4, because that lets me make elemental staffs later. You see, I chose to go cold. I could go cold or hot, but there's plenty of people who like it hot in this game, although there's also plenty who like it cold. I don't know. I just kind of default to cold with Pangea, I guess. And then luck 3. Really wanted luck 3 in the late ages so that I have a chance of getting more gems, really. So yeah, this is gonna be my god. Athena here, she can solo expand through a decent number of late age provinces. She'll struggle with heavy cavalry, but her fear makes her able to solo a lot of the stuff, especially when she's got the extra protection from my earth paths. And then later on she can cloud trapeze or teleport, because I have the path for both, and drop a surprising amount of pain. I pumped up Astral so that I can make crystal coins, and also to make her a little bit less vulnerable to magic duel, although I'm Pangea, I'm not really worried about magic duel to begin with. So that's the plan. That's who we've got, and I'll see you on turn 1.